thread. Extremely dangerous. Overshot. Unity. There. And it's 5% per attribute point. That's 30% more damage. Let's see, magic damage, 43%. I'll hold on to it. I'm a goner if I fall down there.
wind howls. Are we done here?
Yoo-hoo!
I'm all ears. I have faith in you.
I saw through everything. Always a pleasure.
Hey! Aha! Flex. Wait, actually, first. Okay, all the bricks gone. Hey!
Do you need a potion? We're stronger together.
Something on your mind? Goodbye.
Anything
39
else?
more. Now I got wells. Put this stuff up. Put this stuff up, and then I'll... This spell, Acid Bite, is not that great. It's really... It shoots out in a cone in front of you, so you pretty much have to be face to face with an enemy. It doesn't... The range isn't that far, so... By the time you get that close to you, more likely you're going to be dead if you don't get out of the way. So it's not worth doing that. Put up the rest of this stuff. Must be in this one. Yep. See what else I can make now. Door. Let's see. Unlocked all this. I need granite silver bars, which I don't have. I can make a new bed. Takes indigo, straw, and mushroom meat, which I can't get the Nomad Highlands yet. It's too high for me. I can make a stone bench. I'll make that. That gives 4 comfort compared to the 3 I get from that. I can't make this because I don't have the silver bars. That's the biggest thing. Don't have mint mushroom meat for that. I can make this now. It gives 3 comfort and is considered a stool. We should be an improvement over that one, so why not make 1? Can't make this because it requires granite and steel bars, which I don't have. These take steel bars. I can make this, and this here gives me 3 comfort and 4 frost resistance, which I can go ahead and make 2 of those. I'll make 4. And these are lesser ones. Just all about preparation for Sunday. So I need 4 candles for each one of these. They give 2 comfort each. To get candles, I need actual candles, which I believe are in my personal inventory. No, they're at the workbench. I have to go up to the workbench and make them. Let me look here. I made these. They're hearth. See, they're different. So, yeah, illumination is different. So, this one gives 2. This one gives 2. That gives 1. 1. 1. You want always the highest comfort. So, and these going to look pretty nice. So I think I'm going to go with probably about 2 of these, which means I need, let's see, recipe, I need 4 candles each.
See you later.
So I need 8 candles. This is all in preparation for Sunday. Comfort. There's the candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my 8 candles. Shame you can't make them at the same place you make the chandeliers. It should be allowed, but unfortunately they don't. There, I got 2 of them. And only 1 counts for it, but still, I would rather have more than 1 that counts for 2 comfort for illumination. These tables I can make now. I need silver bars for that. Mint mushroom meat for those. So I can't improve anything over that, what I currently have. This is what I currently have, and it gives 3 comfort. I'd like to get this table. It gives 7 comfort, which is a huge improvement. But it takes silver bars, granite, amethyst, obsidian, lapis lazuli, and that stuff is found in the higher tier places that I can't get to yet. Now I think this is just furniture, yeah, decorative objects, so these don't really count for anything. So that's all I can do for that. So I'll go over here to the chest. this in there, put these in there, and put that in there. This is for the door for the bottom. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build like stairs over to the tree right there, carve out the tree all the way down to the bottom. Then I'll go ahead and go down here. Now if I bring up my hammer, it shows the boundary. So the boundary goes all the way out to here. So what I'm thinking is try to level this terrain out. All through here, just level it out, make it flat, and put a door on this side somewhere, and that round door there, and have it go all the way upstairs going up. Once I flatten all this out, I'm gonna fill this in completely. Well, not completely. I'm gonna make it level with that right there, and I'm gonna have it come across completely. I'm just gonna do like probably a terrain block, which if I go here, go down to terrain, and I'll probably use this, and I'll just fill soil in as much as I can, and make it like level like that. But I don't have any soil right now with me, but that's generally the idea, is to fill this in. Now I do need to expand the boundaries a little bit. In order to do that, let me go back to this, and I'll port up to here. Okay, now back up at the place, you talk to the flame. Upgrade alters what you want. That gives the build range. It goes from 120 every direction up to 160. Gives 40 more meters. I need a shroud nexus that crafted the alchemist. I have to look and see what that takes. So let's go back to the current house, and I'll fast travel here. Hello, welcome in. I don't know if I can make shroud nexus yet. So the alchemist is over here. Talk to him. It don't look like I can. So I have to figure out how to unlock that too. So I guess that's one thing I need to do.
Feel the spirits of nature.
I know it requires certain resources to unlock stuff. So it's not necessarily something that you get right off the bat. You have to find what it requires, and then it'll unlock the recipes, and you have to get what it requires. Sometimes you don't have to get the full recipe, you just get part of it, and then it'll allow you to make it once you get the rest of the materials. And I'm looking at it right now. Shroud particles, shroud adhesive, and mint mushroom meat, which I cannot get the mushroom meat at my current level and current flame level, so I have to work on increasing the flame level. Now when you increase the flame level, if I go here, strengthen the flame, this is all what I need to increase the flame level, to strengthen it. Currently have everything but the indigo plant, sparks, corrupted boar tusk, and goo. I have to get, I craft this at the alchemist. I have to get boar tusk from the boars in the Riverwood Fell, the corrupted boars, and then I have to get sparks, and I'm currently working on indigo plants. Once I get that, my shroud level go up, the flame level go up, and then give me another altar that I can put down, gives me another shroud passage level, and increases my character attributes by 1, and gives me another minute in the shroud once I complete this. So I'm going to check the indigo, see if it's done making, because I was making seedlings. So go out here. Let's see this one. No, it's still got 26 minutes, 36 seconds for everything. So I only have 5. I'm going to wait till this gets done before I start planting those. Now the board test I can go ahead and get. I just need to work on get my mana up, which I currently don't have anything on here. I'm working on this tree right here, so spirit is what I need, and there's a spirit right there, but I want to go to the intelligent side and then to this, and then eventually get to this one. It gives my even more damage. So in a way, if my intelligence gets high enough, I can do more damage, therefore saving mana. Because if my damage is low and it takes 4 hits to kill an enemy, then that means 4 times I have to use mana. But if I can kill an enemy in 1 hit, that saves a lot of mana. So either increase the damage before I kill enemies quicker, or get more spirit. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to take care of something real quick. But as I was saying though, I've got these resources here. Um, I may have enough of these tarred shingle roof blocks. I'm not certain. Don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure I'll have enough of these. These are going to be wall blocks. They have timber blocks. Matter of fact, here I'll do this. Show everybody what it looks like. This is just temporary. So I go here, go up to the 4 meters, go to this. Close that out. That's what the half timber blocks look like. That's just temporary. So I'm going to remove it. So go back to this, right click, and it's removed. Now close that back out. There's going to be the walls. These blocks right here, these fire bricks blocks, that's what the flooring's going to be made of. That's going to be the flooring. I did this on the last stream, so this is not really done beforehand. This is what was put down last time. What I'm probably going to do though, since I can't expand this any further to make the build range any bigger, what I'll probably do is come down here. Okay, come down here. Looks like the build range is over here for whatever weird reason. Okay, so that side's out of the question. Let me go back up here. Now, this is just me trying to get this done ahead of time. So it looks like the build radius, because it's determined by this gold line, goes way over here and down there and goes around. So what I'll probably do is carve out the tree all the way down to this side. Let me go down here without having an oopsie. So that is swamps down there. So that's not a good thing. What I'll probably do is take this rock right here, carve it out, make like a little path, go ahead and get rid of this whole entire section, make a little pathway, because that gold line, anything inside the build radius, which comes over to here, anything that is destroyed in this build radius will stay that way. It won't respawn whenever you restart the world. If it's not in that build radius, it'll respawn everything. So I'll probably do is just get rid of all this right here, make a path straight over to that part of the trunk, and go up. Just carve out the inside, make the path going up. At one or two junctions, I'm going to put a zip line so enemies can't just get up there willy-nilly. That's the plan for that. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here. And at the bottom, I'm going to put that round door. Right at the bottom, so entryway. Kind of like as Miss Pebbles put it, the Keebler Elves. This door right here. And I've got a few furniture pieces, and I've got this brazier. I plan on making more light sources. These are going to be up in the main hall, which is going to be up here. And I will expand further when I do, but this is going to be the main one because this is where we're going to port to. Every time we teleport, this is where we're going to come to. But we got a bench, a chair, and I'm going to take some stuff from the other house, the current house, and put that into this one. Now, like I was saying, each piece has a comfort level. This one has 2, this one has 3, And what that does is when you're rested, it gives you more time that you get the rested bonus, which is increased stamina and stamina regeneration. I will take that and put those down and the other furniture that we bring over, and then the chest. I'm planning on doing like an alcove, kind of put them in, receded into the walls and stuff. You'll see that whenever we get to that point. But right now, this is what I have. Um, this should be enough fire bricks. I'm going to use these for scaffolding. Scaffolding. So, say example, I want to end right here, but I want to be able to give a little extra design. Well, I could put them out there uh, as temporary uses and stand on it, look this way, and put them, make it look like if I want to detail the windows, I can detail them on the outside. So that's what that's for. Now these city wall blocks, I plan on using them to make pillars and stuff on the inside, make it look nice. I've got 5,256 of those. So I'll probably use them for like pillars and archways and stuff. But that's what I've got so far in my mind. I'm going to have to make more of these tarred shingle roof blocks more than likely. But I might go with a different block. Let me see what I have available. I mean, later on I'll be able to get more and replace the materials and stuff. But as far as roof materials, I have the granite roof shingle block, which, Then you have the plant fiber, which is really, but ugh. And then you got these stone shingle roof blocks, which I don't much care for the look of. Now, these roof tiles blocks, these shingle looking ones, I can make them, but it doesn't make much sense to have them up here. Because, I mean, it looks like an actual city house roof. This one looks like, you know, you have to put tar on there to seal the roof because of the area and everything, which this is a swamp area. It's called the Black Mire. As you can see down there's a bunch of tar. But it's a jungle biome, more or less, a jungle swamp biome. So with this one, I'm planning on putting that on this thing. But that's my general thoughts and ideas about this. But it'll take some work and some doing, but I'll get it done. For the stairs, I can choose any of these blocks. These are stone, these are wood, and these are other. These are metal ones. I really don't like the idea of wasting metal, and they don't look that great. So that's why I went with the half timber block. Now for stairs, I might have to choose something different. These might look good for stairs. They take limestone and flintstone, which I can't remember where to get limestone from. Let me look at the map. Okay, that's a mining site. That's a flint mine. So I get flint from there. That's salt mine. That's a copper area. It's not got a lot of much anything there, so it's not really limestone there. I'm going to look it up really fast and see where I get that. And I can go ahead and start mining that. That's going to be important. Okay, it says it's in the low metal area. Northeast of the low metal's ancient spire. So I'll go ahead and head there. Low metal spire is down here. And it says it's... Let me fast travel here. Northeast is this way. Okay, it says that mountain over there. Oh, and that's a bad place to wind up. Don't want to go down there. Now, the purpose of this stream, of course, like it said, was just resource gathering and giving out ideas of what I plan on doing. Nothing is set in stone, but that's my general thoughts and ideas. No pun intended. But it says this mountain right here has limestone in it. So I'll go over there and get some limestone. Okay, that's stone. Oh, right here. I guarantee this is... Yeah, this looks like limestone. Oh, there's a gold chest up here. Alchemist ring. What does that do? 6 mana, 8 stamina, 10 health. That's not that great. That's not great at all. I'll just go ahead and delete it. Ain't no point in having that one. So I can come over here. Now this is not in a flame altar radius, so this will all reset. See how much that gave me. 40 before I ran out of stamina. I can go ahead and get rid of this. So I got tons of stone. Waiting for my stamina regen. There it goes. That gave me 41 that time. So about 40 to 41, somewhere in there. I'm getting each time before I run out of stamina, which ain't bad. Now I don't have to worry about cave-ins because there's no such thing as structural integrity on this, which is a good thing because if you're building a tree house, that kind of would be really difficult to do. With the blocks that they have in this game, that is. Okay. 119 now. Taking out a mountainside. Let's see how much I have now. Almost 200. There's 200. Probably want to get about 250. I think that's in a stack. Okay, I'll go for one more round of this limestone, then I'll stop getting limestone and I'll start making blocks. Okay, it should be enough. Now I've not seen what these limestone blocks look like. This is something that I've not done before. I don't know if it's new or what, but they added so much stuff since I last played, which has been quite a while. Okay, so that's all for that. Oops, 281. That should be enough. So let's go back to our current house. And come over here. Okay, now I need flint. Which, of course, I showed earlier where that was. Let's come over on this side. It was on this side somewhere. Here it is, right there. So I can go, I'm going to go ahead and do, oh, there we go, right click it and turns it into a waypoint. So I go here to the Springland thing, Spire, and I'll fly down there. this east side right here. So, whee! Here we go. Says right there. Oh, I don't like that there. Got goats here. I'll make sure there's no enemies. There's a wolf over there. And it gives you an explanation of how to do it, but I already knew that. I got, hold on, let me destroy this. I don't need stone. Got 25 flint from that. Now, this is not the only place to get flint from, but it's a place to get good mount from. It's a small flint mine. Here where there's these little stones sticking out, that's flint. The rest is just stone. Now, like I said earlier, if it's not in the bounds of a flame altar, I can go ahead and respawn it by just relogging. Essentially making it a large flint mine. It only takes a moment to relog. It's just a nuisance. But if you need a resource and there's so limited amount, that's a good way to get it if you know where it is. I'm up to 75. And sometimes when you're trying to get gear, the only way to really get gear proper is from certain chests, like gold chests. And if you're looking for something certain, like an end-level gear, when you relog, it resets the chest. So that's what a lot of people do. Looks like that's it for this place. It's not a very big amount. There's a little bit right there. There. But I'm not going to relog. I know there's more likely other places. But that's 92 flint. I don't see any more around here. So I'm pretty sure, unless they've changed it, there's some close to our place. So if I go to back to the ancient spire, actually, if I go to my current house, there was a spot close to our current house where they did have some. So I'm gonna head there. And I'll probably take this door with me. It looks pretty nice. I'll probably use it at the top level, the grand entrance hall. Yeah. See, there's a whole lot of flint here. It's riddled with flint. I guess I should have come here first. Don't need stone. I'm up to 109 now. Recovering stamina real quick. For some reason it's counting me hitting the flooring where I'm standing on. Don't make no sense. But I'll just go ahead and move over. I destroyed it anyways. It'll respawn because it's not in a building area, in a flame altar area. Trying to get up there. I try from this side. Low level chest. That gave me advantages. That's a plus. I think what I'll do is start carving right here because I need to get level with that right there. Okay. Now I am up to, let's get rid of this. I'll keep that because we can use that. I got 171 flintstone now. I figure when I get about 280, somewhere in there, I'll go ahead and stop doing this. I just want to get the same amount as the other one, or close to it. Up to 205. Like if I go up there, there's more. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and make a little pathway here. Oh my goodness, it's going to destroy this thing I'm standing on. Okay, there we go. Now it can't. $229. This is definitely not quick as the getting the limestone, because you're not guaranteed to get flint every single time you hit something. Like limestone was just pure limestone, so you're guaranteed to get limestone in every hit. $245 now. Now, one thing I did do with the settings is I changed the daylight and nighttime settings, so the nighttime only lasts 18 minutes now, and the daytime lasts an hour, because I didn't want everybody to keep on suffering through the pure darkness. And that's in real life minutes, I believe. Okay, I'm at 284, so that should be good. I shouldn't need no more now. So go back to the current house. I can run there, but it's quicker just to port. Come over here. I'm going to craft 100. So I'll hold shift and space, and that crafts, actually no, it's 10. It gives me 1,000 blocks. Now, if I go here, they automatically put it in the bar, which I don't like. Okay, so I can go ahead and click quit nap to daytime. It speeds up the time when you do that. Okay, it's daytime. Let's step out here real quick. Now this is just temporary. I'll go ahead and destroy it again in a minute, but I can go here. And since I'm going to be using for stairs, I'm going to go ahead and switch to stairs. That's what the stairs are going to look like. I like that. That's going to be some good steps. Yeah, I think that's going to be really nice. May even be good for an archway, but I don't know. We'll see. So I got those done. Let's go over to this one. Okay, the building block box is right here, so I'll put these in it. So I got all these blocks here. I'm gonna grab a few decorative items, put them in here. But that should be all the resources that I need. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here because I need more of those limestone blocks, the refined stone block. I mean, I'm gonna put some stone in here because I could just turn around, come to this workbench, and make it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. But that's all for today's episode. I just wanted to showcase that, give my general ideas, and give everybody a general idea of what I plan on doing on Sunday. It's going to be a special episode for one of our very special viewers who said that they really love tree houses by Miss Pebbles. And so we're doing this special 10-hour episode. I'm going to be building a tree house for her. Hey, Culture, I'm by myself. She's not feeling good today. Since you're here, I'll share my ideas with you. Well, I'll share my ideas with you, and you can get a general idea of what I'm going to be doing. So these rough stone blocks here are going to be purely for scaffolding. I'll show you what that is in a minute. I'm going to grab a little bit of everything. That way you can see what they look like. Yeah, I still get winded, but yeah, I'm doing a whole lot better. Now these right here, these fired brick blocks, this is what the floor is. This I did in the last episode. This is just the general area for us to stand on. This is what the flooring is going to look like. Let's see. This door right here, I'm going to put it down so you can see. This is just a temporary spot. That's what the door is going to look like. I'll show you where I'm going to put it in a minute, but this is the door. It's like a little hobbit door. Miss Pebbles said she really liked tree houses and she liked the idea of Keebler elves. So this is going to be the tree. This tree right here is the one we're going to be building. We're going to build into the tree and up the tree. Okay, I'm going to go down here, put my hammer on. You see that gold line? This gold line is the perimeter that I can build on. Once I get to this gold line, I cannot go build anything past it because that's where the flame altar extends to. What I plan on doing is taking this whole entire piece right here out that I'm standing on now, and I'm going to make a little level pathway straight over there to the side of the tree. And I'm going to put the door in the side of the tree right there and hollow out the tree to keep enemies from getting in there. I mean, they can't open doors, but it's still just a thought, you know, because I got used to 7 days. But the thought of them, you know, getting into the tree house, they don't open doors. They can't just. I don't know if they can destroy them. But anyways, I didn't bring it with me. Let me pour it back up there. I'm going to hollow out the tree. And I'm going to put little platforms inside the tree. I'm going to put a platform at the bottom. And I'm going to take this right here, this grappling hook, and I can look up and get to the first platform. And then I'm going to have steps going around the whole entire inside of the tree, all the way up. Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. Give me a minute. Sorry. It was a doctor thing. Uh, okay, so back to it. No, that's not going to necessarily be where I'm living. That's just going to be. I'm going to hollow out the tree and make a pathway up to the treehouse. It's going to be like a walkway kind of thing. Um, but this up here, these branches go way over there. I'm planning on making this whole entire area on this side. And I'm planning on putting some steps onto this branch. But I'm planning on making this whole entire thing the living quarters and the hall and stuff, and I can do multiple floors because it goes way up there. And I'll probably do is like one floor here, and then put a walkway from over here somewhere and go up that way, and then put another house up there for another building thing, and go across each one just like that, just like several different buildings in the branches. Now the blocks I have, this is going to be the one I choose for the steps. I like this. This is the blocks for the steps. You harvest them, and if a resource wears out in that area, just relog, and it refreshes. But if it's inside that gold box that you see down there, then it won't respawn. So don't harvest anything in this area unless you intend for it not to ever come back. But this is the stairs that I plan on using. It looks really nice. And hold on. This is the scaffolding blocks. It's plain stone. I'm going to take that back off. I'll have to show you the. Go to this one. No, wait, these are city wall blocks. These I plan on using for pillars. Let me bring up a pillar. That's what the pillars are going to look like. I can use for pillars and archways. I plan on using these for that. And then these are the scaffolding because they're just like really pitiful looking blocks. But what that'll do is like I'll put them out here, for example, and put one like that. And I could put the walls up and then decorate the outside of the windows. And then just whenever I get done with the scaffolding, all I gotta do is go back here and remove it. And the outside will look pretty, but then these things will be gone. Whenever I get the resources for the blocks, I come over here. These are the current ones I have unlocked. You can unlock more by finding them and stuff and getting resources and stuff. But these are all the ones I currently have for building. These other ones are metal blocks. I don't much care for them, and they're resources are expensive. And then I got these roof blocks, And then of course I got roadblocks, which I plan on using. I plan on using, I don't know, for this area I'll probably use the smooth stone road. No, there's no such thing as structural stability on this. That's why I'm able to build this like this without anything collapsing. It's not like 7 days, thank goodness, because the blocks, as you can see, are limited. You don't have blocks for structural stability. And then this here, I'm going to go to this. These are going to be the wall blocks that I'm going to use. They're called half-timbered blocks. But if I put down multiples, I'll show you, they'll look like that. But that's what the walls are going to look like. Now let me remove this. And then I can go here, go to the roof. Now I'm not going to use this size roof. This is just a showcase the roof I'm going to be using. So this is what the roof's going to look like. Well, I've got ways I'm going to do this, but this is what the roof's going to look like. But I'm not building today. It's going to be on Sunday because that's the day Miss Pebbles is off. So it's going to be a 10-hour stream just for Miss Pebbles because she says she loves tree houses. And it was my wife's idea, but she said that Miss Pebbles needs to be available to see it. She said it would only be fair. Yes, that is actually a tarred roof. So my thinking is it's in a wooded area. There's swamps. See, that's a tar pit down there. So it makes sense to use the wood and the tar to make a tarred roof like this. But that's what I was thinking about that. But we wanted, my wife's idea was for Miss Pebbles to be available to see the treehouse being built, because Miss Pebbles said she loves tree houses and she wanted to see one. So we needed a new house. The old house, I'll show you, is getting really small for our needs. So I'll go here. Well, she finally caved in and told me where her day off was. It took a lot of getting out of her. But this is our current house. You see it's getting really cramped for our needs. I mean, there's like almost nowhere to walk. I mean, I even went, let me go over here. I plan on taking this door and using it for the grand hall at the top. But I even expanded down here, and this is not even helping. This is getting cramped too. So we're majorly outgrown this area. We're needing a new place. This is the tarred roof. This is what it looks like. Here, let me get my wand out. Oh, it's not going to help. Well, I don't know how well you can see it, but that's what the roof's going to look like. Now, I could take apart this house if I wanted to. This door, I'm going to leave it like this so you can see it better. This door we're planning on using for the entrance to the grand hall. It's from an NPC that we have. This NPC right here, she's in Lunar New Year's, and she has cosmetic outfit and then some room dividers, which I'm not really interested in, but the doorway looked really nice. Now, the duds I currently have on, I'll step out here where you can see better. This outfit I currently have on is part of the Lunar New Year set you can find. It's just cosmetic. It's not the real outfit. But those are my ideas and thoughts on that. Gardening will be, let me go back there. See right here where our garden's like really, it's outgrowing its use too. That's our garden. What I'll do, let me go back there, because it has to be in the boundaries too. What I was thinking for the gardening, like I said, there's no structural stability, so this is my thoughts on gardening. Was up here, expand it out that way a little bit, and put like a. You have to go into your building. You have to go here into the terrain. You get the soil and you can put it on top. So what I was thinking was doing something like this. I don't have anything to put down, but doing like this and putting like, for example, if I didn't have this here, because you can break out sections by little pieces at a time, so like one little block at a time. So basically do a plot like this and have the outlines go around each plot and have several plots like that. So basically this block like this will be surrounded by these flooring, or even the half timbered blocks, because the half timbered blocks will look nice around it for it too. But that's my general thoughts and ideas on this. I can expand out. I'll probably put it let me see, out this way. I'll probably put the farm on this side somewhere so it looks more natural, because this will actually go way over here. I'm trying not to fall from here. I mean, I got a glider, but I just don't want to I don't want to use it if I don't have to. But it goes way out to here. What I was thinking was just like putting the garden on this area. I could take out just this branch right here. This branch right here, I could take it out and just build like in this area. Have a little walkway coming down to the garden, and have the garden out here. See, I can use this axe. I don't think it's going to take it out from underneath it if I do use this. Here, use my axe. Yeah, it didn't take it out from underneath me. Okay, so I just clear that like that. Now I don't know how far out I can go. I have to get more materials to expand the. If you go to upgrade altar, it expands to 160 meters every direction instead of 120. But I need shroud nexus, which I can't get to yet. I can't get the materials for it. But the gold line. Oh, I'm trying to do this without falling. Looks like it I can't tell where it ends from here. Okay, it looks like it ends over there, but that doesn't make no sense because the altar's right there. It probably ends like way out there somewhere, but anyways, I guess what I can do to determine it is get this, and this will tell me how far, because it'll say cannot build here. So yeah, I could build way out here. Oh, I see it now. It's right there on that tree. So I could build way out there if I wanted to. So yeah, this whole entire branch I could just build on. And I was thinking about a garden, just have like a little natural walkway going down to it from this branch. And then, like I said, build like a place, one big room for crafting area, then another one for cooking, another one for living, do things like that. But each one will be like miniature house in a way, if that makes any sense. So this will be the grand entrance hall, which will probably be where all the crafting stuff is. This is where I initially want everything to be, and then I'll like make steps over there, walkway or steps over there, and then up to this branch, and I'll put like, for example, housing in either one of those two, and then another one will be for cooking, like a kit. Well, I'll do the grand entrance hall as a kitchen, because that'll be a perfect place for a kitchen as we first come in there. Who wouldn't love to go into a kitchen and find food to eat when they first get home? And then make probably one of these as a crafting room, and the other one is a living quarters. But they're like little individual houses. One will house the NPCs, living quarters, and the other one will be ours. But these are my general thoughts and ideas on this. So I'll make this one the cooking one. I'll probably put like banquet hall tables around it and everything, and then I'll have stairs going stairs and then a walkway going to each other of the other branches. And then I'll put the NPCs on each side of the grand entrance hall, the banquet hall. And then I'll put a garden over there. Nah, I don't need a man cave. I've gotten to where I extremely love my wife, and I'd never want a man cave. I really wouldn't. I feel so incomplete without her being by me. It's just like my life means nothing without her. I can give you a little snippet from a poem that I've wrote, because I actually had a few poems published when I was a young adult. But my mind is blank without you. My hands can't feel without you. Oh, no, wait, no. My hands have nothing to hold without you. My heart has no beat without you. And my feet have no rhythm without you. Well, I wouldn't say a gentleman, more than it would be the fact that she has truly been a blessing to me. She has saved my life countless times. I can't begin to tell you how many times she has. I mean, I literally would not be alive without her. COVID vaccine stopped my heart 3 times. If it wasn't for her, I'd be dead, because she actually resuscitated me till the paramedics got here, and then they had to do the same thing, and then at the hospital they had to do the same thing. I literally would have died then, and then I've had bad injuries where I've been blacked out and needed medical attention. She's there to take care of it. There's times in my life that I felt completely, utterly hopeless, like right before I met her. I really didn't want to live, and she gave me purpose. She showed me God's love, and so I'm still alive because of that. But anyways, long story short, she's truly been a blessing, and I really don't feel complete without her. So I don't need a man cave. Hello, welcome in. Yes, I tell you what, she's my rock. She's my grounding rod. She keeps me here on earth. But those are my general ideas of what I want to do for the treehouse. Now, I'm probably going to have to get more resources. But these braziers, I'm going to show you these real quick. These are nice. This is what I plan on putting on I'm going to have to make more. But these braziers is what I'm going to put down on the grand entrance hall. I'm going to make a big, huge hall. That's what they're going to look like. Here, let me get on top of here so you can see it better. That's what they're going to look like. I'll plan on doing like, I don't know, probably 4 3 or 4 on each side, probably 3, because it's gonna the granite hall is gonna extend way over to this thing. I'll probably put steps there and then uh, have the grand entrance hall go that way a little ways, and then, like I said, put a farm further out, out that way, and that'll be the pillars for the grand entrance hall. So I'm gonna pick that back up. Yeah, that's what I've been doing all morning, is finding resources. And then I got these chandeliers I plan on putting on the top too. But I gotta make banquet tables and stuff for the grand hall. But you can actually put blocks over objects, so make it look much better. Like this right here, I could put something over if I wanted to. Make it look like an actual stone hearth. I'm gonna get these city wall blocks. Let's see. Oh, it's not gonna let me build there. It's not gonna let me build over this. It'd be cool if it would. I could put it like right here in the center. But I can do this. I can't see it. But it does get rid of the outline. So I can actually get this real quick. I don't know. Kind of looks rugged. I think I'll leave it like that. It used to let you build around the thing. I'll have to figure out some kind of design or something. I'll probably do like a little wall, a small wall or something right there around the thing. Yes, it does. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I'll probably do like a small wall here. Let me get these blocks back out. Go back to this. Oh, I don't have to get the blocks out. Okay, they changed it. Used to have to pick all that stuff up. So, wait a minute. It says I don't have it. I guess you have to. Well, that makes no sense. It says I got 5,256, but I only grabbed 256. So if I have... Let me try something. This is weird. I'm going to get one block. It says I got 5,256. So my thinking is this. I'll go ahead and do this even though I'm not doing the build yet. Don't want to fall from here. Q. Since I can't literally build in it, on it, or anything, this is my thinking. Now let me take it back off that view. This is going to look really cool. And then... And then I'll switch to this little block here. I don't much like that one. That sticks out too much. Hold on, let me find something that'll work. I'll just grab a little everything. Wait, I didn't grab this one. Let's try the refined. Yeah, like that. There, close that out. Do you like that? What do you think? But the only thing is, if I port to it, I'm going to port inside the thing. I'll show you. See, I'm inside the little thing. But it's fine, though. I ain't going to get stuck. What I'll probably do then, because of that, it was on this side, so... There. And when I pour it in, I can just go through here. I don't know, I might just do the whole entire thing that block. That might actually be better. Let me check this out. Oops. Ah! There. Put this back. I don't know, that looks better than that other wall. Kind of has a little lip to it and everything. Yeah, that would look a lot better. So I can go back to this. And then switch to this. I didn't put it in the right spot. Here, switch to this view. Okay, then go back to this. Yeah, that looks a lot better. It kind of gives the impression that you could have somewhere to sit on if you wanted to. That'd be funny. But that would give you like an impression that you have somewhere to sit on, to relax by the fire. Oops. Not, sit down and relax. If real life, you sit like right here, enjoy the fire. But that'll be the centerpiece of the grand hall. And so, like back on this side, I'm gonna go back that way a little bit. Put the cooking area there. Put the braziers like one right here on each side, on each corner. And then one or here on each corner, and go out just a little bit more that way on each side. and then go more that way for the rest of the kitchen. But that's what I'm thinking. My mind's going right now really fast. Just all these ideas popping through my head. And I can design windows. It's going to be a challenge to do the windows, but I have general ideas of how to do it. As you've seen, I can, hold on. As you've seen, I can modify the blocks one piece at a time, and I could overlap blocks and everything. That's one thing I like about this. I need that on me. But this is going to be the main center point, main focus point of the entrance. So you'll have steps, you'll have a hole there, and you'll have steps coming up probably on this side right here. Like, well, I'll probably put them right here, just a small set, and then have it wind around just a little bit to go into the tree. And once I get into the tree, of course it's going to go down like a spiral staircase kind of thing. The trick is going to be trying to remember where the outside of the tree is. And then you'll come up the steps. You come in here, this is the first thing you'll see. It's tricky, but yes. The only steps they currently have are these, which is the 4 meter, and then they have these, which is the 2 meter. But you have other pieces. You, like I said, you can do one piece at a time if you wanted to. What I'm probably going to do is like one like this, and then a platform at the top, and one at the bottom, and then rotate it like this, and then a platform at the top, rotate it, platform at the top, that kind of like that. It's going to be a square. You can't really make spirals, but in a way it'll wind around kind of like a spiral staircase. And they don't have railings on here, but you can make railings. It's tricky. Yeah. Now this is going to be pure vanilla. There are mods that allows you to rotate blocks at slower angles and stuff and make it look more sharp and pretty and whatnot, but I'm going to keep it vanilla. I'm going to do my best what I can with what I have. Yes, it's going to be tricky, but like you said, I got this. But those are my general ideas about this thing. Another thing with these blocks I plan on using for scaffolding, I'll show you this really quick. This is really cool. So I'll go down here. I don't have to sit there and carve the thing out. See, I'll make like a little pathway winding around over here, and have its stairs coming from this little natural tower that they built here. Just have stairs coming up to here, and then have a path winding around the side here. And this is what's cool. I can go to the 4 meter blocks. The very first one is the biggest block. To carve it out quick, and this is a little trick that I learned a long time ago, you just put it down, remove it, and it completely removes everything in its path that was there. Like that. See, it carved it. So I ain't got to sit there and wait for it to, like, for me to mine all that out. I can just make it disappear. So now I can take these two off and see that's gone. That's completely gone. and you get the blocks back. So that's what that does. And since it's in the radius of the build radius, like right here, I can go ahead and it will not come back. If it was outside the build radius, like if I put a hole, say, put a hole right here, that'll respawn back. No, you do not. But if I put like a hole right here, that when I respawn, that'll come back. But if I put a like this right here, what I just did, it will not come back. But you don't get resources doing that, no. See, I still got the same thing I had. But it's a quick way of clearing a path so you can get what you need done quicker. I don't need stone. I got so much stone. That I was thinking was like a little small pathway, not completely like straight. I was going to carve out the side right here and make a little pathway. We still have to walk across, like say example, like right here. You just walk across like that. Just clear out this section. Let me go back to it. I'll show you. Actually, let me go to this first. Hold on. I'll go to level 1. You can put down multiples, but this is going to be level 1. See, this is a level 1 flame altar. It has such a small radius. It's like to here from that flame altar. So, and it goes that way. So if I go back to level 3, because that's level 3. See, it says home level 3. If I go back to it, there's a thing. Let me show you. So you interact with the thing. You have two options. Strengthen the flame, which allows you to go to more dangerous areas of the map. That's all it really does, and gives you more time in the shroud to survive in and stuff like that. Gives you character attribute bonuses, things like that. The shroud passage level is the tougher shroud, so if I upgrade this, it'll go up to 4, so that means I can go up to level 4 in the shroud, and I'll have more altars I can put down. Now, that's not what determines the radius. This right here where it says upgrade altar, go to it, and you'll have requirements. Like this says the flame has to be level 3, which it is, and then I have to get 5 shroud nexus, which I can't make yet because I don't have the materials to make it. It says I need mint mushrooms, and that is in Nomad Highlands, I believe. But the current radius that it has is 120 meters in every direction. If I upgrade it one more time and go to 160 meters in every direction, it gives me 40 meters more every direction. That determines the radius. In order to be able to go to the Nomad Highlands, I actually have to upgrade the flame again, strengthen the flame, and I have to get all these materials to do it. At my current house, we have the materials. I'm just missing a few things. Let me go to it. Now, when you strengthen one flame altar, it strengthens all of them. The only thing that is different with every single one is the build radius, which is upgrade altar. This one takes shroud cores, which I'm not going to use, but it starts up at 40 meters, 80 meters, then 120. It goes up 40 each time. But if I go here and I strengthen the flame, this will allow me to go into tougher shrouds. It'll turn from red to blue, so it's not going to kill me. I have to have these materials. These materials will let me go into tougher areas, and then once I get those tougher materials, go through the tougher shrouds, excuse me, then I'll get the materials from those tougher areas, and I can turn around and upgrade the altar. But that gold area is determined by the upgrade altar, not by this. The upgrade altar is only per altar. So, like this one's level 2, so that one's going to stay at level 2 until I upgrade it. But if I go to the new one, it's level 3. It says home level 3. See, that's different. If you want a big house, yes. But if you're not really focused on housing, you just want to play the game and you don't care about space and stuff, yeah, you don't really need to worry about it. Uh, but see, this one here has the same requirements as the other one did. So this is every single altar will get this ability. But with the upgrade altar, it's per altar. So I can put another, if I wanted to, and I had the capability, if you look on the map, it says active altars. I can only have 6, which I currently have at my max. If I strengthen the flame, it gives me another altar. So once I get that, I actually could put another altar on the other side of the tree and have an even bigger build area. It'll expand it. All I gotta do is upgrade that the other altar radius, and then I can have like a really big area to build in. You cannot build anything anywhere without a flame altar being nearby. You cannot even put down a workbench. Here, I got some blocks on me. Let me go down here. I'll show you. Okay, so this is outside the build area. If I wanted to build something here, it says needs building area. When it says that, that means you're not near a flame altar. If I go back over here though, and I put it in the radius, it's just there. So pretty much the flame altar makes it like a livable area, more or less. So basically the outside world's uninhabitable. You cannot live in the outside world in a sense. The idea behind it is the flame altar keeps you warm and comforted, and that's where the rested bonus comes in. The rested bonus gives you more stamina and stamina regeneration, which is, of course, very, very important, as you know from 7 days. Without stamina, you can't do anything. On this, if you run out of stamina while you're flying, you'll just crash to the ground and die if you're up too high. But if you look in the upper left-hand corner, it says rested. That's based on comfort level. So the comfort level, let me go to an NPC. Is based off your furniture items. So I can go to him. He has a lot of comfort items. So this is, they have a section right here. He has 50 items. So say if I made this, it gives 6 comfort, which is better than this giving 2. The higher the number of comfort, the more time you get keep your rested bonus. So right now I got basically 40 minutes of rested bonus. Once that 40 minutes runs out, I lose the stamina bonus and the stamina regeneration. It'll cut my stamina way down. If that makes any sense to you. It's basically the flame and everything is making everything homey. Where you have it's like being in your own house. You know, when you get in your own house, you feel comfortable, you feel relaxed. When you're outside your house, like at work or something, you're not comfortable anymore because you got to work. It's kind of like that. I got a doggy staring at me. Put this stuff up. And right now, this is like this. It's not that great looking in anything. Let me show you what I plan on doing. Go back up here with the chest, the storage chest. You'll like this part. This is going to be a temporary thing. Those chests are too wide and too tall. 2 blocks tall and 2 blocks wide. So what I was going to do, okay, put down a, this is just temporary to show you. Put down right there, and then I'll switch back to this single block, and I'll put 1, 2, 1, 2, and that chest will fit in that little spot right there, and I'll have the wall further out. Let's go back to here. Actually go to the 2 meters. Like that, and have like a little cabinet kind of thing, and the outside wall will be on that outside piece here. It'll have a wall right there on that side. Yeah, like built-in storage, exactly. It'll be pretty nifty. You'll see. And then once we get the boxes, we can craft from them. If they're blue like this, they're remote crafting. If they're actual wood looking, not the blue hue on it, then they're not remote crafting. You can pick up the storage boxes too, which is a big plus over 7 days, because once you put the storage boxes down, you're stuck with it. Anything you put down in your house, you can pick back up. There's nothing that you don't get back. Unless, of course, you destroy the altar, and then everything else will start decaying and falling apart. It won't stay there. But you have different size boxes too. These are the small ones. They have that much space. Then this over here, these are the medium ones. These are the nice ones. We can get bigger than this too. See, these have 32 slots. These have 24. But I just want to give you my general ideas. I got to log off too. I need to take some medicine, and I'm not doing good. So I'll talk to you later, Culture. I was fixing to end the stream before you got on. Culture, you take care. Have a blessed one. And I will. I'm trying. I basically got what the problem is, I basically got a rash in my lungs from not putting a mask on because I'm allergic to grass, so I got a rash in my lungs. It's terrible. It'll take time, but it'll get better.